Good evening, everyone. This is a study of comparative analysis of accuracy of thoraco-lumbar pedicle screws insertion based on routine use of 3D navigation. It's a comparative study between accuracy when placed between a spine consultant and the fellow. As we know, over the decades, pedicular screw constructs have continued to gain the popularity, and spinal fusion surgery have achieved greater success due to the advent of pedicular screws, due to increased biomechanical strength, rigid internal fixation, and ability to obtain better corrections. But however, there are some lingering concerns over the risk of screw malposition and associated complications, where around as high as 41% of pedicle screws in lumbars, as high as 55% in thoracic spine have been documented. The concerns are mainly the medial breaches, where the medial breach can damage the dura and cause a deficit, and superior and inferior displacements can cause malpositions may cause nerve root injuries. In addition, anterolateral perforations can cause potential vascular and visceral damage to the structures as like aorta and major vessels, as well as the use of 2D routine navigation, 2D routine CM increases the risk of radiation exposure to the surgeon. Also, there is always a lack of third dimension, the axial cut, as well as the relative positioning of the patient's anatomy and the surgical instruments. This is a study comparing the accuracy of CM imaging, and the accuracy is as high as 92% and can be as low as 72% in one people. The whole purpose of the study is to evaluate the accuracy and the rate of pedicle screw malpositioning, as well as compare the accuracy between the pedicle screw placement between the experienced spine consultant and the fellows under this study. All the patients who underwent pedicle screw fixation at thoracic and lumbosacral level using the OAM were included. The study was concluded in Koglabin Hospital in Mumbai. Duration of study was between 2017 and 2022. It was a retrospective study, and the OAM and navigation used were Medtronic OAM2 and Cell Station 8. The breaches were graded based on the Gertzbein's classification, where grade 0 to grade 3 based on the breach. This is how we measure, how we put, these are a few steps. Here we can see the trajectory can be determined without entering the skin, right from the top of the skin. As well as once you enter the skin, the trajectory through the pedicle can be tracked. The screw length and the screw thickness can be measured as you enter the pedicle. As well as there is live screw tracking in real time, just to double confirm. As well as multiple screw position placement memories can be decided. This is one short video showing the Lenke maneuvering while we enter the thoracic pedicle. These are few cases. This is a 82-year-old male who presented with back pain and had previous surgery 4 years back. He underwent D10 to ileum fixation, D10 to S2 fixation. All the screws were placed through navigation. This is a 72 to 76-year-old male, same with degenerative scoliosis. All the screws were placed using navigation. Coming to the results, the pedicle screws were placed for various reasons, and the total number of screws placed were 2,676, and the distribution was 1,082 screws in thoracic and 1,595 in lumbosacral region. Out of these, 1,573 were placed by the chief consultant, and 590 and 514 by the two fellows under his study. When we coming to the distribution of the pedicle breaches in the screw, there were total of 5 breaches, where 3 were of thoracic and 2 lumbar, as well as in 9 in case of fellows. Coming to the result, the mean age of patients who underwent was 51 years. CT scans were operated intraoperatively, and 14 violations were noted altogether. 5 out of 1,573 and 9 out of 1,104 breaches were seen, with accuracy being 99.15 and 99.22. There were no grade 2, grade 3 breaches. None of the screws needed revision. None of the patient underwent revision screw surgery. None of the patients were associated. None of the patients had complications associated with screw malplacement. Coming to the discussion, MIS, this gives us a precise incision trajectories using 3D navigation, and in case of deformities and deformed pedicles, the trajectories make it very easy when we put the screws. In case of tumor, we can ensure adequate decompression and osteotomies. And in case of revision spines, it's very easy. A paper by Silberman showed accuracy as high as 100% in case of placing pedicle screw using 3D navigation. As well as the revision rates and operative time showed a significant decrease when we used the 3D navigation. Conclusions: the use of OARM-based intraoperative 3D scan for navigation can improve the accuracy, safety, as well as reliability of the pedicle screw instrumentation. The accuracy of the pedicle screws were equal in the hands of the experienced spine surgeon as well as a newbie spine surgeon. This obviates this implies the learning curve is easier for one placing the pedicle screw using the navigation study, but the shortcoming of the study is that it's a small sample, single-base center, and various multicentric studies are needed to do this to be done to confirm the results. Thank you.